Hello friends, welcome to channel SAP Lobby. So for the engineering works, we will discuss on the engineering workbench. So in past, I had made one video on the engineering workbench. So there, how to do the mass changes in bill of material. In this video, we'll discuss on the how to do the mass changes in the routing. Okay, through by using the engineering workbench. Okay, so I had got some comments on the past video like to prepare some video on the task list, so that I'm preparing this video. So if you did not subscribe this channel, please subscribe. So here first we'll go to the CEWB. In CEWB we'll get the working area. We have to enter the working area. So actually I had discussed these topics on the last video also, so I will put that video in the description. I will give the link. Okay, so still I will show the how we'll do the configuration for this one. Okay, so these are the different work area. You can it is there in the standard, but you can create your own also. Okay, let me go to the path. So here we'll go to the SPRO. In SPRO, so before we go to the steps how to do the mass changes for routing, so let me show you how to create the work area, where you will create the work area. Okay. So in logistic general, you will see there are one product lifecycle management. Okay, actually I mean S4HANA. Okay, here in the product lifecycle management. In product lifecycle management, if you go there, basic data, if you go to the basic data, okay, here if you get the under basic data, you will get the engineering workbench. Okay, in under engineering workbench, if you see edit work areas. Okay, here you can create your own work areas. Okay, so suppose if I go here, so these are the these are the fields should be contained in this work area, like PRT related operations, all the operation, sub operation, PRT. So on the field which are in the operation, that will appear, and sub operation that will appear. Okay, so these are the area we can navigate, or you can see that, check there. Okay, so here I if you look at, they have chosen the operation. Okay, similarly if there is one more this is header. For the header, if you go to the header, so if you choose this work area, here you can see the operations, sub operation and PRTs. Okay, so based on your requirement, your requirement, you can choose or you can do the configuration for your work area. Okay, so then once you have the work area, now you can go to the CEWB. Here you can choose your work area. So let me choose the operation. So because we are going to do the mass changes in the routing, so I will choose the route operation. In the operation, so here if you look at, there are two tabs, basic selection criteria. If you choose the basic selection criteria, you will get only this. Suppose you have the metal plant single, I mean here you can get. So if I choose the additional selection criteria, here I will get the like header operation. So because I have the working areas operation, so it comes directly to the operation. Okay, so here I will give the plant. Okay, I will give the plant, and I will choose the task list type N. Okay, and then if I run this one, I'll get all this list of routing. Okay, here suppose if you want to download all these output, all these routing and everything you want to download. So then you can do one thing, you can go here and click on the print D. Okay, so if you look at, like, it will come like this. Okay. Here then so here, from here you can export to the Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so you can download from here also all the parameters. So here you can choose your layout, you can create your own layout. Okay, you can create your own layout and whatever you need. Okay, so you can download that list of routing in this. Okay, now come to the our topic. So once you come to this screen, so if you look at here, one selection screen, but to make the mask change, this will not work. Okay, we'll use this one. Okay, so because I want to change on all this routing, so I can select all. Okay, I'll select all. Then I'll go to the extra. In extra, there will be the mask change. So suppose if you want to give the change number, you can give. If you don't have change number, you just click here. So if you look at all these are selected with a lock, means those are selected to get the to part of the mask change. Okay. So now in this mask change, now we'll do the changes in the, suppose, control key. Here control key is YBP3. So I want to replace the YBP3 with YBP1. Okay. So what I will do, again I will select all here. Okay. Then I will select the column. Which column I want to change. Okay. I want to select that one. Okay. Then I'll go to the go to, and here I'll click on the mask change. So here it will ask me what will be new value. So suppose I will give the new value YBP1, and I want to replace which value, what is the value need to be replaced by YBP1. Okay, so suppose I will give the YBP3. So wherever YBP3 I want to replace by the YBP1. Okay, so suppose I will check. So suppose there is no error. Okay, now I will execute. Okay, so if you look at 160 of 175 operation have been changed. So because other operations are might be the some different control key, so that did not change. Only those operations are with YBP3, those are changed to YBP1. So suppose I will do. So see, now all are changed to YBP1. Okay. So suppose I will go to, so now once you change this one, you'll save it here. So now your work list and everything is mask change are done and it has saved it. Now if I go and check, so here I go and click here. So if you look at now, all these are YVP1. Okay. So this is the how we can change it. So I took the control key as an example. So you can try any of the parameter to change. So if you have any issues, so please let me know. I will try to help you on that. Okay. So thank you for watching this video.